We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Fuel your dreams with a Communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you, your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with the Dickon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Alrighty, we'd like to say welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, that is Grenada. Of course, we are hoping that you had yourself a good weekend. It's been a festive one. We had St. Andrew celebration. There's celebration in Guelph that went on a couple of days of celebration. I think that you guys are liking that. We are now getting ready for Spice Mass events. So I think things are looking up. Yes, we want to say hello and welcome to one and all currently tuned in on this program. This is what we call News Discussed, Not Told. We ain't sitting now and telling nothing and falling. No. This is News Discussed, Not Told. We see that we have some first-time viewers on the program. And of course, as usual, we want to say a warm welcome to you, a warm Grenadian welcome to one and all. Those of you who are always here on the program, we call you the usual suspects. We say hello to you as well. So welcome to another week of program. Folks, we have quite a bit to talk to you about in tonight's news. Police investigating a killing in St. Andrew. Also, the police say that they are concerned with the serious crimes that are happening in the Eastern Division. We'll talk to you about that in a moment. And they gave a brief update on the Kimon Bell investigation. And Grenada's Prime Minister, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, takes his transformation message to CARICOM. As well, GFA to invest $250,000 in summer football program, and the tropical wave again to affect Grenada. We'll talk about all of that and more when we come back on tonight's program. Of course, if you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the business. When you share the program, other people gets to watch. All right, so this is a sharing moment right now. They say that sharing is caring. Share to someone today who probably might one day share to you. Folks, we're taking a break, and when we come back, it could be real news in Oli Lili Lolo. A reminder, the headlines is brought to you to the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digital Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, as well as superb distributors. We want to say thank you for logging on. Folks, when we come back, it'll be real news. So stay tuned for that.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Alrighty, again, officially welcome to one and all to tonight's program. And again, hope you had yourself a great weekend. Now, moving into the news, boy, the first thing I have to tell you about Grenada's Prime Minister, as we were telling you last week, has made his first official visit outside, well, business outside of Grenada. All right, that's Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell. He says that Grenada is willing, ready, and eager to to do its part in transforming our beloved Caribbean community. That is the comments of the newly elected Prime Minister, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, in his address to the 43rd meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM. And that meeting was held in Suriname. Of course, it was a delight for many people to see the Prime Minister, or Dickon Mitchell in his official capacity as Prime Minister, representing Grenada officially for the first time on business outside of Grenada. All right, of course, you can see the flags. I mean, the CARICOM heads, they were there. They had a little time to socialize and all of that, to acquaint themselves with each other. And so we've posted some of those pictures and stuff for you. We've even posted, I think it's 2 stories on our page relating to the Prime Minister's visit in Suriname, all right, with the other heads of government, CARICOM. All right, we are moving on. Only how we looking for time. Now, the next thing that we have to tell you about as we move on, the Grenada Football Association said that they are to invest $250,000 in its summer football program that everyone is talking about. So they are preparing to roll out that annual summer program. They say it will target just around 3,000 children between the ages of 6 to 16. And that's what I want to tell you all you. Now, the program director for the GFA Summer of Soccer program is Mr. Lester Smith, and he shares some more details about the exciting opportunity for children, and not just in special places. They say it's nationwide to play and enjoy the game of football. All right, no pre-registration. That's another key thing. No pre-registration is needed. And folks, here is Lester Smith talking about that.
My job is a simple one, just to outline quickly the structure of the program. The program starts on July the 11th across various fields in Grenada. And the program runs 9 to 11 on a daily basis, Monday to Thursday. Various fields, including St. George's, Montrouge playing field, Queen's Park, right, adjacent to us here. We go to St. John's, Cuthbert Peters, St. Mark's, Al St. George, St. Patrick's. We have 2 centers in St. Patrick's, full playing field, and the River Sally grounds where there's a high concentration of kids. And then we come down to St. Andrews, Tivoli Pasture, that field right by the roadside there. Victoria Park and Progress Park. St. David's, Bellevue playing field, and CARICOM is Hillsborough. So these are the 11 centers that we are focused on with the program.
Thank you very much, Lester Smith. And now they are saying that people who have transportation problems based on where they're living and it's a far distances and so on, they are going to take care of that. Yes, they're going to just take care of the financial burden of the parents and so on for the students or for the learners and for the footballers who wants to go play football, the youngsters, and they might be living very far. Now, one of the things that the president was saying, that's a new president, Marlon Glean, is that, you know, back in the day, these grassroots programs were very critical in finding talent for the national level. And gave some examples of persons who would have come from those programs and, you know, how they would have developed over time and where they are at this current time. All right. So they are saying that these programs are critical for the sustainability of good quality football in Grenada, CARICOM, and PT Martinique. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving, you know, we ain't sticking on the program. The next thing that we have to tell you, another wave is about, another tropical wave is about to affect our tri-island state. I don't know how they like us, so well, give us the water, we go take it. Moving west at about 15 to 20 knots, the axis, the red line that you're seeing of this approaching tropical wave is expected to traverse Grenada overnight. At present, most of the convection activities, which is showers and thunder showers associated with this wave, is being produced behind the axis, mainly south of Grenada. This can be seen from this latest satellite imagery that you see currently projecting on our screen right here. Now, weather models are suggesting Grenada could experience an increase in cloud cover tomorrow, Tuesday, as the day progresses, accompanied by light to moderate showers. Isolated thunderstorms are also possible. All right, and they are saying that an improvement is expected during the evening time. And the Met Office said that they will continue to monitor this system and bring to us timely updates. All right, so again, I know that tropical wave to affect Grenada. I think the time is really the Atlantic has really gotten busy. You understand? Busy. All right? Oh yeah, how we looking for time? Shady program. We have more to tell all about now. Opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell, he was sworn in as the leader of the opposition today in a session. You understand? Well, before that, he had Bacchanal. Yeah, Bacchanal boy. They say, well, it's supposed to be shown on GIS, and then they don't show it on GIS. But you know, Mikey Live does show everything. You understand? So he was on the program, and you know, he was sworn in. He take the book and thing, and he says, well, you know, the usual stuff. I, Keith Claudius Mitchell, ting. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Office of the leader of the opposition, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that in the execution of the functions of that office, I will honor, uphold, and preserve the Constitution of Grenada. So help me God.
All right, so then after he do that, he signed the book, and then, you know, he had his usual speech and so on, and he was saying that he remembers this loss reminds him of other times in his political career, and was saying that, you know, he understands the role that he and his team needs to play in this current dispensation or in this current moment.
I will never be able to forget, 1990, when I talk about the darkest period of my political life, had it not been the people of Northwest St. George's, and probably less extent the people of St. Mark's, I will not have been standing here today. Sisters and brothers, I see my role and that of my other 5 colleagues as crucial in upholding the tenets of our democracy and promoting good governance at this crucial juncture in our history.
All right, so that's Dr. Mitchell. As we move on, police are investigating a fatal stabbing which occurred on Sunday, 3rd July 2022 at the Ben Jones Street in Grenville, St. Andrew, and it resulted in the death of one Tyrone Bernard. Now, according to police, one man is presently in police custody assisting with their investigation. They say that an autopsy is scheduled to eliminate or to determine, the actual cause of death. You understand? And we have with us, well, tonight, as we did an interview earlier, the officer in charge of the Public Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, or the Community Relations Department as we know it as, ASP Simon Douglas, who spoke of 3 major incidents that came out of the weekend of activities. We're talking about the activities that were held in St. John and that of St. Andrew.
So yesterday, 3rd July 2022, we witnessed the Fisherman's Birthday celebrations along with the St. Andrews Development Organization's launch of Carnival in St. Andrews. And out of those 2 functions, we had a few incidents, 3 of those very significant. Most significant is that about 3:30 p.m., Tyrone Bernard, 37 years old laborer of Telescope St. Andrews, received several stab wounds all over his body, particularly his back and left arm. Subsequently, he was taken to Princess Alice Hospital and he was pronounced dead at the hospital. The Commissioner of Police, rank and file of the RGPF, takes this opportunity to extend condolences to his loved ones, especially his immediate family.
Thank you very much, sir, for that information. Now, he also spoke of 2 other incidents that happened on the weekend.
In a separate incident, Kyla James, 20 years old, of Bolio, St. George's, received multiple stab wounds to his upper back, and this took place on Ben Jones Street, St. Andrews. He was also taken to Princess Alice Hospital and is currently a patient there. The third incident, Cody Sampson, 22 years old, of Pearls, St. Andrews, received injuries to his forehead and chest. He was also taken to hospital but was later released. And those are the 3 significant incidents that we have to report.
Okay, thank you very much. That's ASP Simon Douglas. He's now in charge of the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Noteworthy is the fact that you have major crimes are currently seemingly happening in the Eastern Division. That particular district, we've had just about 4 homicides, if I'm not mistaken, happening there for the year so far. And the police say that they are monitoring those developments, and they share the fact that it is concerning that you have the major crimes, so many major crimes happening in the Eastern Division.
Even when we had the second one, it became a concern for that division. The fact that our first 2 homicides took place in that division, in addition to the significant number of harm offenses that were reported within that division. So it is a concern, and the RGPF is looking into it and trying to find ways to try to alleviate the problems that lead to those types of incidents. So now we have 4, it has become a greater concern for us and the division in particular.
Thank you very much for that update. Now, speaking of update, he also provided a brief update regarding the Kimon Bell investigation.
Someone got killed, and other persons were present in that area, so that is being looked at as a possibility. But the situation now with that matter is that it has been forwarded to the coroner, and a date was set for an inquest to be held. The date, I believe, is the 20th. The 20th of this month was set for the hearing of that inquest. Out of the inquest, it will be determined whether any charges will be brought against anyone for that death.
All right, and of course we will be knowing about that, and once we get some further update, of course you are hearing these things because the media, we are continuously probing on this. All right, so we are continuously asking the police, do you have an update for us? Do you have an update for us? Where is this? Where is the investigation? Where are the investigations where that particular matter is concerned, and where this particular matter is concerned? All right, so we are on it, and of course once we get any new information regarding that incident, of course you will hear it from us. There were so many. I'm not even going to start talking or isolating. So many accidents on the weekend. It is just not funny. In some of those incidents, you wonder, how did vehicles get there? How did vehicle get there? How did vehicle get there? Listen, luckily, what we can tell you is that we have not had any reports of any fatalities or road fatalities from the weekend. However, people, take all the time on the road and look out for those who are not looking out for you. Listen, accident here, there, on almost every. I mean, if you looked at our page or other pages, in fact, you realize I get so reluctant to post accidents these days because, my goodness. You understand? We have to just do better. If you're drinking, don't drive, because sometimes when you drink, it impairs your judgment and you feel invincible. You're on top of the world, riding. You know the song, riding solo or whatever song. Anyway, you feel nice. You feel invincible, so you will take risks that you would normally not take. But remember that it is not only you that your life that is being put at risk, but your friends, those who are driving with you. Yeah, in some of those incidents, there are friends in the vehicle, and sometimes the people on the passenger seat get injured even more severely than the driver. I ain't making it up. And when you as a friend, you have a better judgment, but you're sitting on there and hoping that your friend go do what they're supposed to, and they don't. You're caught in a rock and a hard place. You can't do nothing. You can't jam brakes. You understand? You can't stay. You're on the passenger side. So you're just as bad as the one who is driving under the influence. The police say they don't find people with all kind of blood alcohol levels. I'm not making it up. That's what they say. All kind of crazy blood alcohol levels they're finding on the road. You understand? And they are friends with them. Anyway, lately that talk in Barbados, there was a serious problem. An explosion that took the life of an entire family. An entire family wipe. And while in Suriname, Mia Motley had to deal with that. Early morning fire. Explosion. She said she woke up to the tragic news of the explosion, taking the lives of a woman and her husband and their children, the 2 children. Telling me, boy?
The gruesome discovery of the bodies of 4 people, 2 children and 2 adults, was made this morning in Breezy Hill, St. Philip. Residents who declined to speak on camera shared that 2 explosions were heard just after 3 a.m. and by 3:30, police received reports of a fire at this residence. Acting Public Relations Officer Inspector Stephen Griffith revealed the names of the deceased.
Anthony Lovell, he's 49 years old. Alison Lovell, she's 46 years old. Abrielle Lovell, she's 12 years old. And Alexander Lovell, he's 10 years old.
While Anthony
Yeah, sorry for cutting that, but we have to move on from that. Just to say that it was a contractor, his wife who is an attorney, and their 10 and 12-year-old children all perished in that explosion. Of course, like I said, Mia Motley was at the time in Suriname, and she said she got the word of the incident, and it was tragic.
Earlier this morning in Suriname, I was awoken to the tragic news of the explosion and the loss of 4 lives, 2 young children, 10 and 12 years old, and 2 adults. I really want to say that my heart literally goes out to the extended family, and I'm sure that all Barbadians do, and that we would want to keep the extended family in their prayers. Death of young people and young children at such a tender age, in such a tragic way, really is not something that we should ever become accustomed to. And to that extent, therefore, I think that all of us across the nation will feel some sense of trauma upon learning of the news this morning.
Yes, Mia, it's tough. Moving over now to the Caribbean Premier League. This is going to be big. It's one of the things that I look forward to the most before after basketball. I think probably they might be on the same level now. Probably CPL a little bit more, because this is where we play our kind of sport. The CPL, the Caribbean Premier League. We have our very own Andre Fletcher, who is always a part of that. He was with the St. Lucia Zooks for all his seasons, but now will be with the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Now the fixture for the 2022 Hero Caribbean Premier League and the inaugural Women's Caribbean Premier League, the WCPL, have been confirmed. Now the tournament will visit St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, and it will culminate in the final in Guyana. Now, the opening day of the tournament, it will see the Trinbago Knight Riders women, and they'll be taking on the Barbados Royal women before the current men's champions, we talked about St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, begin their title defense against the Jamaica Talawas. Now, the women's CPL will feature 4 matches in the inaugural 2022 season, in the addition to the 7 women's games and the Skyetch 66 IXTY, which takes place immediately before the Hero CPL. Now, this is 11 matches in total, representing a big step forward in the scheduling of women's franchise cricket in the region, with plans to grow this in subsequent years. All right, so this is exciting. This is really exciting to know that the women will be included like this. We've got our very own Afi Fletcher, who's just been re-signed, by the way, with the women's team, the West Indies women's team. Of course, they say that this girl has talent. And of course, with her talent, you know, the team stands a better chance of winning, so that we know too that we've got our very own who's there making their name where cricket is concerned, and we have to say congratulations to them for that. We've got our bodybuilders as well. There was bodybuilding on the weekend. We did well as well. We came 2nd and 3rd, and probably we'll talk more about that tomorrow, God's willing. We see that we're out of time for now, folks. We're coming back. Listen what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we still got more news in all the Lily Lolo we've got for you, the national report, and we also will have the weather. Folks, I want you to tonight recognize my 2-year-old son. He's not yet even 3. Now, he has been forced for the past few days to deal without his mom. Ever since we gave birth to a beautiful little baby boy, he's still hospitalized, and so he's there with his mom, and so I have to be with my son, who's almost 3 years, by himself. Now, I asked him today, well, a moment ago, to please, if he would allow me just some time to do the program and not disturb us, and he just said, okay. And so he's sitting there quietly, just waiting for the opportunity so that he can speak again. And you don't typically get that from children that young. They never understand why they need to be quiet, right? And so he's been a champion for the past season. This is the first time he has been away from his mother for more than a minute, and he has had to do that for 4 days in succession, and he's been a real champion, just being very cooperative. I think that probably that has to be some sort of divine intervention That's the only thing that I can say, you know. So when you see him on the street, give him a chocolate. Say, good job not disturbing daddy on the program. Okay? Okay. Sanitize the chocolate first though. So anyway, folks, we're taking a break and we're coming back. And when we come back, I said we've got for you what? The national report and what? The weather. So we will be back shortly. And I see some of you have not yet done so again. So I'll encourage you to please go ahead and share the program. We'll be back.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Fuel your dreams with a Communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with the Dickon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up your phone?
Yeah boy, Nawasa say they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah, man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based.
Web-based?
Yes. You access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch. Look, I have it on my phone, right? And you can access it or add it to any device. Your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how am I doing that and I can't find it?
Okay, watch. All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Hey, just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right? You can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
Right, so you click on those three dots, right? Or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy.
Well, thank you. Now I could help Auntie June because she was having the same problem too.
The Nawasa app, versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. So Auntie June won't always have to install update. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Well, that's a good thing.
mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
Spice Mass is back! And Grenada Distillers Limited wants you to win big with its bottleneck promotion. With every purchase of pure white or special dark, you are automatically entered for a chance to win. Win tickets to Soca Mona. Win free costumes. Win bottles of Clark Scott Rum, Grenada's #1. Win cold hard cash and more. Simply write your name, address, and contact details at the back of this bottleneck and insert in the boxes at participating outlets and the Clark Scott sales vans. Win big for Spice Mass with Clark Scott, Grenada's #1 rum.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you'll be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell uses 43rd regular meeting of CARICOM to call for cooperation to transform the regional body. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Monday, July 4th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Grenada's Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell is calling for regional cooperation and support in addressing the many challenges that face the region to realize a transformed community. He said if member countries are to recognize and enjoy the benefits of regional integration, cooperation must start now. Prime Minister Mitchell was addressing colleague heads of government at the opening ceremony at the 43rd regular meeting of CARICOM heads in Suriname on Sunday. During his maiden speech, Honorable Mitchell said the solution to regional air and sea travel, food security, climate change, COVID-19 and other challenges plaguing the region lies with the leaders and groups elected and appointed to represent the citizens. He said no more should heads of government be involved in lengthy talks about solutions, but find ways to implement measures that will address the issues in a timely manner.
We need to redouble our efforts to finding solutions to our challenges. Let us not restrict our engagements to the members of our community, but let us, with purpose, follow the path of the Caribbean Sea, like wise men seeking a brightened star, and engage all countries touched by its warm waters, from Mexico to Venezuela, from Suriname to Haiti. We must also, my friends, bolster support for regional organizations, including the Association of Caribbean States and the Community of Latin American and Caribbean States, making CARICOM the center of enhanced cooperation for our region.
Grenada, he said, is ready to play its part in regional integration for the benefit of its citizens and the Caribbean.
Grenada is willing, ready, and eager to do its part in transforming our beloved Caribbean community. The region belongs to all of us. It is simply home. Our forefathers in 1973 envisioned a region with the ability to transform the lives of its people by working together. A community that can overcome its challenges if we, without reservation, dedicate ourselves, our time, and our talents to moving CARICOM forward.
The CARICOM heads are expected to examine and discuss advancing the CARICOM agri-food systems agenda, climate finance, security issues, COVID-19 and other emerging health issues. The Prime Minister and his delegation are expected to return on Wednesday, July 6th. Government ministers hit the ground running on Monday, familiarizing themselves with policy procedures and project documents following previous meet and greet sessions with staff members on Friday. GIS spoke with a few of the ministers during their first day at the office. They highlighted what has been done so far and their expectations going forward. The ministers were officially sworn into office last Thursday.
I'm happy with the environment of my office. It's clean and well put together and so on. I have no difficulty with that. I've met with the PS and the senior staff on Friday last. I am yet to meet with the general staff, but so far I am pleased with the organization and the operation thus far. As you can see right now, I'm going through a summary report of all the projects that have been implemented by the Ministry of Infrastructure, Physical Development, etc. And once I get a hold of it and so on, I know there are many more questions I'll have to ask. Those that are contained in these reports and those that I think that probably still need to be fed to me because I want to start off being on top of things from day one. Rest assured, we are at work. We know that there's a lot on our plate at this moment. Not impossible, not insurmountable, but I believe that with continuous dedication to what we have actually assigned ourselves to or committed ourselves to and so on, we will be able to deliver as we have actually said we were going to do during our campaign cycle. And now that we have been installed as ministers in the various ministries, I believe that we can get the work done.
Today we had a time of spiritual grounding for senior managers, so heads of department, and we felt in embracing this responsibility, spiritual guidance and wisdom was most needed. And so we did that privately. We had them all here, and we had that time of sharing. And it was really, really profound. We took care of each other's personal needs by way of prayer. And that was really fulfilling because to be able to deliver at your best and to meet the needs of other persons, you have to first have your own met. And so we were able to share with each other and pray with and for each other. and that was quite profound. I got a chance to briefly touch base with the PSs and schedule a couple of meetings that are going to be had to do the brief, to go through it together, to align the priorities of this new administration with what already exists, and make sure we minimize glitches and set a platform for genuine transformation and takeoff.
I believe that Ministry of Health has an extremely professional staff, and by and large I can sense that for the majority of them they have an excellent working relationship with each other. I hit the ground running since Friday actually. I'm really excited, energized, motivated, inspired to really lead the health sector into the 21st century. Yeah, so an excellent first day. Excellent orientation on Friday, an excellent first day today. We know that healthcare is one of the things that many countries in the Caribbean as well as across the world, they're championing right now. And as a result of that, we have to ensure that the necessary policies from a policy level, the necessary policies are put in place in the various aspects of health, whether it be mental health, environmental health, dental health, you just name it. That these policies are relevant, that these policies are transformative and on the cutting edge, so that the people of Grenada, CARICOM and PT Martinique, or as my Prime Minister would say, PT Martinique, CARICOM and Grenada, can see the visible, tangible transformation of the sector.
We met with the management, so we went up to fourth floor. We met with all the managers, hearing from them and trying to understand what they have been doing and trying to map a way forward. So far, the morning has been, I would say, well occupied. I wouldn't call it busy, but well occupied in the sense that we set our target, we had an agenda, so what we wanted to do, and we were able to do that thus far. Presently, what I'm doing now is really speed reading, so I'm kind of getting a general sense as to how the offices function, what they are engaged in, and when I'm complete with a high-level reading, then I will have a one-on-one with some of the leaders in the various departments, drilling down a little further, asking some questions based on what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing some stats starting to jump out at me and so on. And thereafter, of course, within the next 2 weeks, we would start visiting the outposts, the various units on the outside, daycare centers and the various units that is around the country.
Continuing the news, improving the literacy of our nation's youth is among the list of immediate actions to be taken by Honorable Ron Redhead, Minister of State with responsibility for youth and sports in the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture. Honorable Redhead made the comments to the GIS after receiving his instrument of appointment at the recent swearing-in ceremony of the Cabinet of Ministers at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium.
We need to ensure, for example, that we embark upon a reading program so that we improve literacy at the lowest levels. There are a number of initiatives that we are planning, and hopefully we will be able to execute each of them as we go along. We are taking it in strides because it's also a learning process for us as new ministers, but we intend to beef up and transform the quality of youth development throughout Grenada, CARICOM, and Petit Martinique.
He also shared his thoughts on programs for youth development regarding improvements that can be made.
You can expect us to review all existing programs at the level of youth. We will see what is working, and areas that are good, we will keep that. Areas that are not so good, we need to enhance them. And that is our priority going forward in terms of ensuring that we take what works and keep what works and build upon what does not work to enhance it for all the young people of Grenada, CARICOM, and Petit Martinique.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
The house was shaking. Then suddenly saw we hear bang, crack, and the roof had gone.
Man, I was so scared, I nearly wet myself. Only those who have lived it can truly understand the devastating fury of a hurricane's wind.
The house across the road just get up and roll over.
Hurricane force wind. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. You can hurricane-proof your home. For example, make your roof more wind-resistant by using screws instead of nails in its construction. Find out more about hurricane force winds and other hazards at your local disaster office. A message from the National Disaster Management Agency and SEDERA.
Welcome back. Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell has been sworn in as the opposition leader of Grenada. Dr. Mitchell took the oath of office at the Grenada Trade Center in the presence of Governor General Dame Cecile Lagrenade, family, friends, and supporters of the new National Party and the parliamentary representatives-elect. Dr. Mitchell's new National Party secured 6 seats at the June 23rd general elections.
And that in the execution of the functions of that office, I will honor, uphold, and preserve the Constitution of Grenada. So help me God.
Finally, in the news, farmers in St. Mark recently received capacity building in climate-smart agriculture as part of moves by the St. Mark's Organization for Development to improve agriculture production in the parish. A one-week session on sustaining livelihood of small farmers through the application of climate change resilience practices and approaches recently concluded in Victoria. The training, which was funded by the Jeff Small Grants Project, covered climate-smart agriculture, farm business management, and effective management practices. Land Use Officer Joseph Noel says it is a model for other farmers' organizations across the country. He advises collaboration among the beneficiaries for a successful project.
And I encourage all the beneficiary farmers to continue cooperating with each other, because for some of the initiatives that you all have started, it will require cooperation among you all, with regards, for example, to the central unit that you all have established for preparing the mulch and so on like that. That central nursery, population nursery, plant population nursery that you all have established as well, that would require cooperation among yourselves and cooperation with small. So I encourage cooperation and sharing of knowledge and lessons learned and so on among yourselves.
President of the St. Mark's Organization for Development, Raymond Batiste, says the training can mean increased agricultural production in the parish.
What the farmers will benefit from is not just the immediate farmers under the project, but farming in St. Mark is a plant propagation facility. You know, if you don't have seedlings, you can't plant anything, which will impact your production. But also the fact that the farmers can now harvest and store and then later on utilize water would help them to undergo the challenge of drought, so that they can continue to produce once they have access to water. So those basically, in my opinion, are the fundamental thing. Obviously, once they have this capacity built, then obviously we are expecting increase in production, increase in the income, and obviously the family household will also be, self-sufficient and so on.
The mandate of the Small Grants Project is to design and implement projects that will bring about environmental and livelihood benefits to communities. St. Mark's Organization for Development was the recipient of US $50,000 for that purpose. Speaking on behalf of the project, Claudette Pitt explained what the monies are being used for.
Establishment of farm soil and water conservation structures using vegetative and other on-farm available materials. Establishment of a new and the rehabilitation of old farm drains. Establishment of on-farm composting units. Construction of 7 rainwater harvesting system, storage shed and water tanks. Installation of a central unit for the conversion of bulky plant remains into recyclable mulch. Installation of a plant propagation nursery. The success of this initiative was not only reliant on the St. Mark's Organization for Development, but on you, the participants, to help improve your capacity and that of your livelihood.
That story just ended the national report for Monday, July 4th, recapping the top story. Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell uses 43rd regular meeting of CARICOM to call for cooperation to transform the regional body. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and the rest, at the GIS team. All right. Now we have to take a look at the weather. Here we get our update from the Met Office. And they say that the weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with few light early morning showers. Now the minimum temperature for tonight, 24 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves of 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Here now is a look at the weather for Tuesday. The weather is expected to be cloudy with light to moderate showers and possible isolated thunder showers, improving by evening. Max temperature 30 degrees Celsius, the minimum 25. Winds east-southeasterly to southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And so that's it for our weather report. And well, before that, you had the national report. And so we want to say hello to those of you, quite a bit of you, tuned in on YouTube. So blessings to you, Jane and Suzanne. And I see that my mom is there, Sylvia. Also, Keisha. Hi, Keisha. What's up? What's that? What's going on? Fitzroy, I see that you're there as well. So big up to all the folks who are currently on YouTube. We see that we have quite a bit of you currently on Facebook. So we are also saying hello to those of you who are on Facebook. So Shireen, Kireen, Suzette, Vintress, Michelle, Claire, Zaka, Paul, Atlin, Cynthia, did I say Cynthia? Did I see Liz and Kireen? Javar, what's going on? Javar, blessings to you as well, okay? Who else is with us? Angel, I see you're there, Angel. So blessings to you, Angel, all right? Who else? And everyone else, blessings, okay? Rolanda, Suzette, what's going on? Yes, the baby, well, not a baby anymore, right? But this little boy, he has really shown maturity in the past few days, you know, having to deal without, he's never been away from his mom. He has never slept out. He has never been anywhere like that, away from his mom. And once she gave birth to a new bouncing baby boy, well, not bouncing yet, but baby boy. Hi, Delian, how are you? Then we had to automatically, he had to transition into having only his father around. And he has dealt with that really well. He has really matured and didn't give any trouble at all. At night, he doesn't give trouble to sleep. He doesn't give trouble when my friend comes over to see after him while I go to the hospital and stuff like that. No trouble whatsoever. He just says, Daddy, you going to see Mommy? And I'm like, yes. And it's okay. And that's it. And when I come back, he says, well, Daddy, Auntie being naughty, Auntie giving trouble, you know, because Auntie doesn't allow him to have his way, you know, and that's it. Anyway, I thank God for small mercies. Hey, Jennifer, I see that you share. Listen, Facebook showing up this, Facebook telling me everybody who shared and who didn't share, what time they shared, all of that too, you know. So I see Kireen shared, I see Rodney shared, Neki shared, Amin shared, Jeron, Louise, Lisa, A.W. shared, Colette. I'm telling all you, Princess, the thing turn up. Shirin, I see you shared too. I see my brother shared 9 minutes ago. I see Joanne shared. Delian, how much time did you share, Delian? You know, so the thing turn up. I tell all your Facebook getting on. Tells you everybody who did everything. Shirin shared a couple seconds ago. So all who want to play the No Shame program are calling out all you. Hey, Josanne, what's going on? I ain't giving no name. Alright. Golan. Golan, I find it will send you for me, eh? And one day, you will get me with a nice, well wrapped up, Listen, when you want me, when you come in, just know what you're coming for. Eh? Okay? When they're sending you, or when you come golden or golden sunshine. Because here's what. When I come in well wrapped. You understand? With bow on top. You might even get an instrument played while I'm there, you know? While you're getting me. So golden, be careful. Be very careful with what you ask for. You understand? Because you may get it well wrapped. You understand? Signed, sealed, delivered. Ansha, Delon, Shireen. You too fast, Shireen. I'm not ready for you yet. Kent, Dolores. Yeah, I see that. Kevin. Well, Dillian, I see Dillian. Well, how much time you go share? Alright, Liz, Hillary, and everybody. All let me go, eh? All let me go, eh? All Suzette. I shared as soon as I came in, but Meta don't like me, so Meta won't show you. Alright, yeah. Anyway, let me go. Let me stop giving trouble and go, eh? Hey, Golan, you ready for me? Okay. Okay, you ready for me? You're getting me, man. Don't worry. I'm telling you, sign, seal, deliver. You ready to bake cake for the wedding? You're too fast. People business all they want to mind. You're too fast. Jova. Anyway, let's behave. So tomorrow, God's willing, we'll have more to tell you about, all right? So brace yourself for that, and may God bless you and the family. For those of you who have not yet shared, I tell you, I'm watching you. I'm taking back all them badge on them. Anyway, they say R. Kelly's on suicide watch. They say R. Kelly they on suicide watch. Papa. Anyway, let's leave that talk. Let me go and spend some time with Smallman. Smallman has been just amazing. So, yeah, well, take care. Have a good one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! See you guys tomorrow, God's willing. All right, take care.